Today we're going to be drawing our shoes. Why? Well, everyone has a shoe somewhere near them. Either you're wearing one or there's one in your house. We're going to use a technique today called a contour line. Contour line is the best way to train your hands and your eyes to work together to draw something. A contour line is an outline of something, but even more importantly, it's when you never lift your pen while you're drawing. Um, you might notice that normally I would have gone in with a pencil first to sketch out my drawing, but in this case, all those little mistakes and those little wiggly lines where I go back over and back and forth, that makes the drawing even better to me. It adds to the charm. So contour line drawing is always going to have a little bit of a wiggle to it. It's not going to be perfect, um, and it's going to look even a little bit abstract. But in fact, you're actually drawing as real as you can, as close to real life as you can. Um, you are taking what's called an observation, which is when you look at something really closely, and you follow along the details with your eyes and make sure your hand is doing exactly what your eye is seeing. So it's not abstract at all. In fact, it's more real than a lot of the drawings that you might make. But it's going to have a little bit of a wiggle to it. Oops, dropped my shoe. And when I dropped my shoe, you notice I had to pick my pen up. I just started back up where I left off. So I'm even going in and I'm trying to add the pattern on the bottom of my shoe. I am trying to make sure that I get every little detail. But what are you going to do with a drawing of a shoe? I mean, that's not so snazzy. So I'm going to take it and just give it a little bit of pizzazz here. I love rainbows and I think they make everything better. So I'm just going to add some rainbow kind of splashes using watercolor paint. If you have markers, you have crayons, anything you have on hand to draw with and to add some color, watercolor works great for this. At the end, I'm even going to give it some drips. So all that kind of messy line work as I was drawing, it actually will go along with the mess of some of the drips and some of the splatters that I do. So it all looks intentional. Now, you never should worry about a drawing like this looking perfect. It's all about practicing that hand-eye coordination, letting your hands and your eyes talk to each other to help you draw something that you see in real life. All right, and there's some little drips. I gave it a little shake so they could drip a little further. And I feel pretty good about that. And now my shoe lives on for eternity. Exciting. If you're splattering paint, make sure you don't get it on your clothes or on your rug or your friend. All right, have fun.